Hey everyone. So over the years, people like relatives, friends, coworkers, strangers, and even audience members, they've asked questions about my choreographed dance. So let's get right into this. One of the questions I get is, do I wear the same shoes outside as I do inside? And I do not. Simple answer, no. For the planned dance videos of mine, that is a downright no, absolutely not. There is so much grime and microorganisms, harmful ones that can track into your house from the outside. So I use inside shoes and outside shoes. They are very separate. I am very aware that these shoes, they both look very similar. They look one and the same. They look very similar, if not the same, but they are not the same shoes. They are not the same shoes. Despite them looking the same, I use Nike ones I wear outside for work and for other outside activities. I use a totally separate pair for indoor dance. So yes, it's definitely different. How did you get so good? This is also another question that I get. And it took a long while. I would chalk it up to plenty of dedicated practice and dance review of video reviews. I have an incredible angel of a friend. Met him years ago in a Meetup group that I brought up in a previous video. He was a massive inspiration in terms of being completely courageous to go show your dance moves, not just to your circle, but to the public. On top of that, spectating and practicing other dancers, examining recordings of myself, watching yourself in the mirror, review what the type of moves look good on you and what type of moves don't look so good, and what moves just completely do not look flattering on your body type. All of that is extremely important because not every move is made equal. Some do look far better on you than others, and vice versa. When did I begin dancing? So technically I began in high school, and for choir, advanced choir, for the two musicals that I was in. Now, if you're asking when I began this dance channel, primarily dance, then it was probably about 8 years ago. Will you ever do a flash mob or dance performance for a wedding or something in a group format again? I think not anytime soon, but then again, it really depends. It really depends. I recall participating in a few K-pop group dances for a good friend of mine for a wedding in Palo Alto. And him and his wife sent me a very sweet card a few months ago. That was very heartwarming, very touching, very nice of them. I believe they just had their third kid. They have 2 girls and 1 boy. Really awesome guy. And we met through dance in the Bay Area, so really cool guy. You meet a lot of different people, different backgrounds. And again, it really depends on the resources because I might learn slower or faster than other folks if I'm doing some sort of group piece and, learning these dances. And there's also the issue of, people have poor attendance and other things that just don't match up well and so on. So there's a lot that goes into it. But, if there is a group or even just one person or something along those lines in this area, I would be more than thrilled. I'd be ecstatic to join in, to find out more, to look more into it and join in with them to see just exactly what I can do, what I can really, contribute to their piece. Do you do dance tutorials or will you ever consider teaching a class? Despite my dance experience, I would just put it as moderate compared to other folks who are into more competitive type dancing. professional dancers as well compared to them. So there was a phase when I strongly considered becoming a K-pop dance instructor, or at least some sort of dance teacher in the Bay Area or at the dance studio, or at least a substitute teacher of some sort. You know, I even considered becoming a Zumba instructor at one point in that period, a Zumba dance instructor. And, you know, after getting enough paid and free dance experience in the Bay Area, however, I was unable to secure a part-time job for that task, for that kind of dance instruction. And as you may be able to predict, it was quite upsetting. But looking back, maybe that was for the better. You know, being an instructor, it brings along a lot of different requirements, including stress, extra time, focused energy. You have to deal with all sorts of student personalities. You might have to take dance requests that you may not sincerely even be into. You might have to take requests from studio management to do things that are a certain way that don't fit how you do things a certain way. And the list goes on and on. So maybe it was for the better. You know, after all, I have my current dance channel, and I'm not sure I would be able to get this far to this point while having a second job doing dance. Do you have favorite dances or songs? Well, I do have a ton. You know, it's really personal for me, as I would believe for most people, of when a song really clicks with you, and then it just keeps getting on replay in your head, or, you know, it comes on the radio and you haven't heard it in a while, and all of a sudden you're really feeling it, you're really jamming to it. You might even sing along to it in the car. People are around you driving, looking at you like you're out of your mind. You know, I have many favorite ones. I have an eclectic taste in music. You know, I like my food simple overall, but when it comes to music, you know, I can be very, very picky in what really speaks to me and what I find pleasant. So, you know, but once I get into a song, I enjoy it and I love it to the core. Now, in terms of certain dances that I more recently did that I believe came out sharper than other dances that I've done, you know, I would say some would be No More, Keep Your Head Up, Star of Stars, Bomb, Corazon, ILY, Beautiful People, Party Like This, and Any Song. So please feel free to check out these by searching them up in my channel videos. All right, everybody, so thank you all so much for watching, and whoever is watching this, just have a good day, and I'll see you all next time.